Libra, welcome to your full moon in Scorpio reading, and today we're going to be working with two decks, the Rosewood Tarot, the Night and Day deck. So if you want to get a copy of this, I will have links down below. Love to support indie artists. Beautiful deck, and I'm really looking forward to using it. But before we get into tarot, let me see if I can get an oracle card just to see what kind of shadow work you could be doing at this time of the full moon, which in Scorpio is really going to be great for doing shadow work. Think back to the last 6 months, November 23rd. What did you start around that time? Maybe having to do with personal income, values, possessions, self-worth issues. What started at that time that is now coming to completion, culmination? Maybe you're having to release something on an emotional level with your second and eighth house getting triggered, right? The sun in your eighth house is putting a spotlight on other people's money right now, shared resources, maybe spouse's income or inheritances. But also, with these two houses, matters of intimacy and power, personal power and shared power in relationships, okay? Power dynamics in relationships. And, whatever it is that you're having to let go of at this time concerning these second house matters could be frustrated by things going on that currently you are working on issues of maybe, your health or your job, or maybe pets are factoring in with Mars in your sixth house. But I think that perhaps you're not exactly clear about how best to assert yourself in this area. Some of you are dealing with blockages and, setbacks and challenges in your day-to-day life. Yeah, maybe your job, okay? Maybe some of you, your health. All right, but I am getting this. Phoenix Rising. Love it. I think it was Gemini who got that. Yeah, fellow air sign. So you're overcoming some darkness. And yes, it does seem like other people are playing a role in this and maybe imparting some soul lessons to you, having to do with values, your values versus other people's values. And yeah, maybe you're changing your values because something going on in these relationships has shown you. I'm hearing something about come up higher. I'm getting something about raising your standards, or I'm getting also serving as a catalyst in the lives of others to get them to raise their standards. And with the Ten of Water as the main issue, some of you have a decision to make. A lot of signs are getting this Judgment card today. Are you reevaluating your ideals in these relationships? And, we're talking about what is your idea of a white picket fence, a happily ever after? This may, in fact, have to do with marriage and family, okay? But it's also about having an alignment of emotional values. Some of you right now are at a point with this energy where you're having to take another look at this, reevaluate what your emotional values are and how well they are aligning with the emotional values of others. I'm also getting like emotional intimacy as well. Some of you are having a wake-up call about this, okay? Some of you are going through a major wake-up call where you're having to take another look. And I'm getting, I don't know why I'm seeing like a kaleidoscope, okay? I'm hearing something about something fragmented, and I feel like I'm getting something about looking through another lens, seeing it through another lens or from another angle. I don't really know. I'm hearing something about putting all the pieces together, okay? I don't really know that you weren't seeing it clearly. I just don't know that you had all the pieces to see the wholeness, okay? I feel like I just opened up something really big there. Like, that's a lot. The obstacle or challenge is there's some kind of separation here. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Yikes. I mean, I'm getting trust issues all over this. All over this. Someone has not been loyal. They might have been just sneaking around, hiding their dishonor, not being upfront. And it may have, in fact, driven a wedge between you and this person. I'm sorry, I hate to go here, but I gotta say it because I see it so clearly. Like, there may have been some outright cheating and adultery. There may have been an affair, okay? And there's a matter all over this, with all three of these cards, a matter of trust. Has trust been violated, stolen? There's a matter of security and stability. because it looks like somebody might have had a new opportunity here for a new home, a new job, a new relationship. But in getting that new opportunity, perhaps it caused some kind of betrayal. I'm going to actually go a little deeper into like, what is that about? Okay, I just came in reverse. Somebody got left out and feeling like they were not being loved, okay? Because of some childish behavior. I don't know that whoever this person is, I don't know that they were outright, openly immature. They might have been, okay? But what I'm getting more than anything is somebody was kind of reckless, and I'm getting like an emotional, spiritual immaturity where they just didn't quite see what this was going to do to another person. There was a violation in this relationship of security, emotional, and maybe even financial. It might have you reassessing that you and another person are on two different pages emotionally. Like, are they even at your level emotionally? Did you align yourself? I don't know that I see a misalignment of emotional values, but dear God, that seems to be a blockage that has you assessing whatever you have idealized, whatever you feel is an emotional value, and how do you come in alignment with people who value the same thing as you. And the outcome, I see, ooh, wow, this is spicy. There's a conflict here. There's a battle of wills, and I do believe somebody's going to get closure and close the book on this and say, you know what, lesson learned. What's the lesson? It came in from a soulmate. Somebody's going to have to rise from the ashes. This soulmate was probably brought into the life of another person to show them what they really emotionally value and show them the truth about something that has been idealized. Who shares emotional values and who does not? The foundation, you've got Keeper of Air. So Queen of Swords basically may be relevant. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Why is there a battle of wills here? You know, somebody basically, their way of thinking and communicating and taking decisive action, I'm hearing it's telling. It's telling, okay? I'm getting a contrast here between what people say and what they do, okay? Like, I'm getting a lot of talk and the actions are out of alignment. And I know, you know, particularly if you are a female Libra, we women, we have problems, and air signs have problems with it regardless of gender, you know, because words mean a lot to us. Other people, it's just, they're just, you know, blowing smoke up your ass, right? But when people say something, we take it seriously because we want people to take us seriously when we say stuff. But then when the words don't align with the actions, you learn a very valuable life lesson about the truth is in the action, not the words, okay? There may be a family conflict. I'm getting that with a lot of trees here, a family conflict that you're having, and this may go back to your childhood, okay? I'm going to bring it back to this challenge in your 5th house. Yes, it might be coming up in your dating life, but I am getting something going all the way back to your childhood that you're having to integrate a major life lesson that has been with you for a very long time about communications and action, backing up the words. Foundation, you have action of water in reverse. So there we go with somebody having to get real straight in their head, right? That is a Queen of Air, Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone getting real smart about maybe a lover with commitment issues or intimacy issues, or somebody who just can't deliver what they said. They might have charmed the pants off of you, but they can't go the distance. They might have said they loved you, but you know, their actions are telling you something completely different. And I do feel like somebody's getting really smart to it. I just heard a head game, okay? So if somebody was playing a head game with you or themselves, right? Sometimes people are really good at deception, deceiving others, because they're really good at deceiving themselves. Like, they believe their own lies. So that might have been an issue here. Your advice: bring love into the situation. Well, there we go with the Aquarius, okay? It's time to release negativity. Absolutely. Rise above that. Be blessed.